What if I told you that a totally standard sports update, just a few photos and captions, could actually tell a story of intense rivalry, emotional pressure, and, surprisingly, profound respect? Today, we're going to look at some highlights from the Malaysia Open 2026, and we're going to dig into the hidden drama that's hiding just beneath the surface.
Right, because on the surface, it's just reporting. But I think there's a much richer story here. Our mission today is to piece that story together, to really see the human drama that's packed into these little snapshots of a huge sporting event. Let's see what we can find.
And here's the challenge. Our entire investigation is based on this one single source, a photo dispatch from one news agency on one day, January 8th. We are literally working with just a handful of photo captions. That is it. So let's see what we can pull from it.
Okay, let's start with our first match. This is a classic international duel, pitting China against Japan in the women's singles round of 16. This is where our story really starts to take shape.
So, our source gives us the first piece of the puzzle. We've got our protagonist, Gao Fangji of China, right in the middle of the action. The caption is super simple. She hits a return. It's just a statement of fact, but it sets the scene perfectly. A high-stakes rally is officially underway.
And every story needs a little conflict, right? Well, here it is. Her opponent? Yamaguchi Akane of Japan. All of a sudden, this isn't just a game between two athletes anymore. Nope, it's now a chapter in one of badminton's fiercest national rivalries, and it's all going down in the round of 16. The pressure's definitely on.
And the very next caption just confirms the intensity. Yamaguchi fires one right back. Now what's really cool here is how it builds tension. With just two simple, almost identical lines of text, our source is painting this picture of a grueling back-and-forth battle for a single, absolutely crucial point.
And this is where the story pivots. We go from just physical action to real human emotion. The source doesn't tell us how she reacts. Is it joy, frustration, pure exhaustion? We don't know. But that one word, reacts, it tells us everything. It's that moment the professional mask slips, and you see the raw pressure of the competition underneath.
So, the crucial point is really this. We've gone way beyond a simple sports report. That reaction, that single moment, is the emotional heart of this story. It's the culmination of all the training, the national pride, the personal drive, all of it funneled into one tiny point in one single match. And of course, every conflict needs a resolution. After that intense battle, after the raw emotion, we get this: sportsmanship. This handshake, it signifies the end of the on-court duel. It shows the mutual respect between two elite athletes who just pushed each other to their absolute limits. It's a perfect end to our first little narrative.
But hang on, that's not the only story our source is telling us. On the very same day, another match was happening, and this one presents a completely different kind of competitive drama.
Yeah, so while that first story was a classic tale of nation versus nation, this second one is more of an internal affair. It's a mixed doubles match, but the real twist is who's on either side of the net.
And this lays out the difference perfectly. We're shifting gears from an international rivalry to an internal showdown. It's not nation versus nation anymore. Now, it's teammate versus teammate. This brings a whole new, complicated layer to the game. I mean, these players train together, they travel together, they represent the same country. But today, they are opponents.
And here they are, Cheng Xing and Zhang Qi versus Sifeng Yanjie and Huang Dongping. 4 athletes, all from China. Now this means their country is guaranteed to advance, which is great. But it also means 2 of them are about to be knocked out by their own teammates. Just imagine the pressure of having to end a friend's dream just so you can advance your own.
All right, so let's pull back and look at the bigger picture here. We started with just a few lines of text from a standard newswire. So what story did we actually find?
It's a totally fair question. Did we just read a few photo captions, or did we actually uncover something more? I think we found a genuine story with a bunch of different layers.
This is what was hiding there in plain sight. We saw the raw intensity of a single rally. We felt the huge weight of international pressure in just one player's reaction. We witnessed the respect that defines true sportsmanship. And we got a glimpse of the uniquely complicated dynamic of competing against your own teammates for a spot in the next round. All of that from just a few captions.
And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? We basically reconstructed an entire emotional landscape from the absolute barest of details. It really makes you wonder, right? If a simple sports update can have all this drama and nuance packed inside,
What other rich, compelling stories are just waiting for us to find them, hidden in the everyday information we see all around us?